Welcome back to Instant Anime.
Just Add Music.
I'm Jimmy.
I'm Sarah.
Thanks for joining us. If this is your first time listening to the podcast, this is the one where Sarah and I listen to a song and then make an anime for it.
Absolutely.
What we've done today is listen to the song Tensei Rock by Sima G, which was a suggestion from Stark.
Thank you, Stark.
We listened to Tensei Rock. We're like, if Tensei Rock was the theme song to an anime, what individual anime would it be? So we each wrote our ideas down for 5 minutes. And
that's what makes it instant.
That's what makes it instant. We recommend you listen to the song, since that's what we did. And we wrote our separate ideas, but then we share them on the show and then combine them into a mega anime. Which is when we drop stuff, add stuff, combine it into one holistic idea. Yeah. And then we title it, and that's the title of the podcast episode that you're listening to right now. So a little sneak peek.
You know more than us.
It's probably something yell. That's something yell.
That I came up with a title for mine, and mine is not called something yell.
Ah, dang it. Well, I didn't come up with the title for mine, so scratch that. Title of the episode will be a little bit different. But we base it not just on the song, it's on our ideas.
Yeah, we never have made a title before ever sharing ideas.
No, but we
first.
Frequently have used words in the title of a song to influence or be the title of the anime.
So something yell would be like rock yell?
Tensei Yell.
Oh, yeah.
Get it? Mm-hmm. Sounds pretty good. But either way, listen to the song Tensei Rock by Sima G, S-Y-M-A, capital G. Could be Shima G. Hard to say.
Well, click on it in our description if you'd like to find it more easily.
Or find it in the Spotify playlist for songs that are available in Spotify, like this one. Again, thank you, Stark, for the suggestion.
Thank you.
I'm going to share my idea that I had now for this song.
Please do.
Cool. And then after we title it, we also cast ourselves as a little cameo.
We cameo, and then that's pretty much it.
And that's the end of the podcast.
We plug ourselves at the end.
Twitter.
So if you want to hop off early, you just miss us.
Yeah, it's just about 5 minutes of just fucking smack talk.
Yep.
About Twitter.
Each other.
And each other.
And Twitter.
Just trying to hold Jack to higher standards, you know?
Let's hear your ideas,
All right.
shall we?
A favorite pastime for many. Escaping to your favorite chat room to just hang out and geek out about your favorite hobbies. Easy enough to do if you have access to a computer and some free time. Also, internet. I guess I didn't include that.
Well, that's obviously a given with a computer.
Totally. Universal satellite internet.
Yep.
A new technology has come out that allows you to fully immerse yourself in a VR environment, to go to huge zones, to still just simply chat. Not a lot of functionality, but either way, you get a headset because there's like a government rebate or something.
Okay.
And you get it.
Wait, this is a government chat room?
No. Like, it's like a new technology that everyone's
that's
trying. That's
government subsidized?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sus, but continue.
Good forethought. You get the headset to try it out and are immediately in love with the levels of detail your communities put into their chat rooms. So it's sort of like as much effort as someone can put into it. That's how much, I don't know. Because wouldn't it be cool to go into like a fully VR remade like Howl's bedroom?
That would be amazing.
That'd be pretty fucking cool. And where am I? Let's see.
Sorry,
Little do you know, every time you enter the digital realm, your very soul is being digitized and copied over to the alien servers, so you can be transplanted over to their planet once Earth is destroyed. Sure, the aliens are actually saving the collective consciousness of the planet, but did they have to be so secretive about it?
That is pretty sus.
And then that's the anime.
Wow.
Yeah. So there's like this subplot all the whole time with like aliens being like, "Yeah, got him." And I was thinking like maybe there's been stuff where, you know, there's two consciousnesses, and so you could have the digitized version wake up in this new planet and be very confused and disoriented because it's like the last time what they were like copied.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Okay.
That's the extent of my idea, though.
Okay.
Not really horror, because like helpful aliens.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd think they have some.
Did we know about the aliens beforehand? Were we like, whoa, cool aliens? And then
No.
well, this chat room
I think
showed up.
you only learn about the aliens when.
Are they in the chat rooms as like the moderators? And you're like, haha, look at these cute little aliens moderating
I
everything.
think yeah, but they're not like in alien,
Oh, okay.
skins. Like they can be whoever they want. And it's
Okay.
just like this one's a lion, like
Rah.
they're not suspicious in that respect. The only suspicious thing is that like it's heavily encouraged to get this VR headset so that your mind can be digitized and saved.
Well, you wouldn't want to create a panic.
No. Wouldn't want that.
Nope.
Wouldn't that one bit.
Nope. I will say, I recently learned that this kind of exists for like professional networking. They've created these somewhat
What?
games where you walk into,
That's
a
kinda
recreation
cool.
of like some sort of networking event you'd go to, and when you're physically near someone, you get to network. Sometimes
Whoa.
they have different rooms, like
That's so
that
weird.
you physically move your little character into, and like, oh, in this room we're talking about, I don't know,
I mean, that's kind of cool though.
finance or something. Anyway, it exists. I learned about it recently.
All right.
So you can network.
I was just thinking about VR
Online.
chat because there's
Yeah.
that one video with the dad. It's so funny.
Do you like to give a little more context for anyone who wants to find it?
There's a streamer, I think his name is Soda Poppin'. I don't actually watch any of his stuff, but I had a
But
friend.
here for the dad.
I had a friend who like pointed me to an apology video because apparently he got banned from like showing some like suspicious VR chat stuff. I don't know.
Whoa, okay.
Probably like sexting or
Took a dip, took a turn there.
He's
Didn't expect
unbanned because I guess Twitch just doesn't give a fuck.
that wholesome dad content.
But my God, the videos of his dad, like they put his dad in the VR headset. It's just so funny. I had to share with Sarah, and you
Yeah,
agree.
yeah.
I have no context for
I
why they're
enjoyed
doing this.
watching him dance probably more than I needed
so
to.
funny.
He was doing stuff with his fingers, and I'm like, he doesn't understand. That's not gonna get picked up.
Not as quickly. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're not that advanced yet.
But it had
But
the
it kind of
mouth.
looks like
Yeah.
the fingers do work with the index or whatever
Yeah.
they were using. But
he was doing some like jazz hand
holy shit,
situation.
so funny.
Didn't translate,
I was
but very
fucking
entertaining.
dying. So this is like that, but instead now that dad's brain is
Somewhere else.
chilling on Mars.
Yeah, I feel like you should definitely. That's just a legal issue waiting to happen.
Exactly. But they're aliens, so they don't give a fuck about the law.
They don't have a GDPR.
No, not at all.
Well,
Or like a UDPR.
yeah.
Yeah. Don't got it.
Well, what you gonna do when you're trying to save the Earth?
That's the thing. They're very nice. It's a heroic thing that they're doing, sort of.
Kind of.
But like because like if you can't stop the inevitable, you might as well like save the population.
Did
sort
they
of.
like go to I don't know the UN and they're like, who's in charge here? Y'all are gonna die. Can
I
we
think
help?
that might be a subplot where like the aliens tried to not be secretive about it, but then they were like
Shut down.
shot at,
Not believed.
dissected.
Oh God, yeah, you don't
I
really
don't know.
want that.
Like shitty stuff happened to them where they were like, "Man, fuck that."
Like they've been trying for years. This is some Area 51
Yeah, but I
kinda
feel like-
stuff.
Would they persevere at that point or just be like, fuck them? I don't know.
Yeah, it's a hard one.
Yeah.
They saw what Carl Sagan sent out into the universe, and they're like, all right,
Yeah.
I guess.
A golden record and
Guess
stuff.
we should help them out. But if they shoot at me one more time, I swear to God, Carl.
Can't be all bad.
Swear to Gorg, Carl.
Swear to Gorg.
I don't know. Anyhow, I like your idea.
Cool.
I don't think I actually said that aloud, but I do.
Oh, thank you.
And I think it's going to be interesting when it comes to combining them.
Cool. Ooh, also
Yeah.
I was meant to preface, but the song, the lyrical voice is sort of like, loudspeakery,
Yeah,
distorted and
yeah.
stuff. So I thought it was sort of like, being sent over large
A
distances.
great distance, yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah. It's being like bit crushed, like
And adds that cool grunge
Yeah.
at the same time.
totally. But it's also like chaotic and crazy, like the internet. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of when Futurama went. They like physically went.
Yeah.
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 I mean, it wasn't physical because he went to.
Was that
This is
the
like-
old folks' home?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sort of matrixy.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Somewhat similar.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like that, but instead of like keeping them alive, it's like
Transporting them.
exactly.
Are they going to be, because it's like a digital version of their soul,
Mm-hmm.
are they going to be put in a physical thing
Yeah, that
on Alien Planet
that's like the
season
end
2?
goal, I guess. Yeah. Because then you can have these whole like sort of psychological dilemmas where I think the game Soma, I haven't played it, but it's sort of like if your mind is copied over.
Is that the drink in Elder Scrolls?
Skooma.
Skooma? Okay.
Close.
All right, sorry, continue.
Skoma. Skooma, Soma, Skooma. No, it would be... what is it? It's like if your mind is copied over your consciousness into a digital thing and then like booted up, is that your soul? Like your body is dead, but you and your memories and everything believe you to be you. I don't know. So you get the whole sort of psychological thing. But that game's scary. I tried to play it. I got too scared. But also it glitched and I couldn't figure out how to progress. So I was scared by my lack of progress.
A little bit of a blessing.
Yeah.
Who knows?
I went to a control room and I could not figure out.
How much skooma had you had?
Enough. Yeah.
That might also have been an issue.
And then there was some gurgling thing on the ground that was not scary but sort of sad.
Yeah.
Because the whole game is like, I feel like the copies that didn't work 100%. Like yours is great. Like, you know, like the character you're playing is like 100% copy, like no errors. And then the other people who like fragmented.
Speaking of glitches.
Get like bad stuff.
Ah.
Yeah. Again, I played like 15 minutes of the game and I got stuck. So.
Sounds like it was enough.
Yeah.
All right.
But there is a game mode where you can't get killed by the monsters. Makes them still scary, not gonna lie.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because it's by the people who did Amnesia.
Oh, no.
So it's the whole point is
No.
you can't, attack or...
No.
Yeah. It's well done horror,
you want to hear my idea?
It's too good, so I can't do it. Yeah.
Okay, so, do you ever get tired of the same old?
Tell me about it. Upload me to my consciousness.
Do you need a vacation?
To the Mars.
But you don't want just any old vacation? Why not visit a new miniature world where you can leap from country to country, from terrain to terrain? Does that sound good? All right, let's go to Earth. Don't you dare no-face me. Is that his name? No-Face? Yeah, that's his name.
Yeah. I was doing Peanut Butter Baby.
Oh.
Remember that one?
Yeah, I don't like that as well as No-Face, though. No-Face offers you gold. Okay. Did you missed the point.
No, I got it.
It's Earth.
Ah, you got me.
Thank you. Earth is the hottest destination for kaiju everywhere.
What?
The planet has little inhabitants that you can even play with. And then I ran out of time.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, no, I crossed out a lot.
You crossed out half an idea.
My pitch wasn't working.
So you pitched it instead of as a travel agency.
Well, yes, yeah.
Got it.
The idea was the same, but the pitch changed. Would you like to hear my title that I'm really proud of?
Of course.
Godzilla was a location scout.
I imagine Godzilla with a visor for some reason.
Clipboard, little like activity director on a cruise ship sort of sitch. Yeah.
100% in a visor though.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I see it too.
Like that one image with the trick or treat.
Yeah.
I love that one.
That's
no,
so
I don't
cute.
think they're in a visor, but
yeah.
same vibe.
Same vibe.
Godzilla doing normal stuff. Love that. So you went kaiju. That's fun. How do you want to combine
Well, obviously.
kaiju vacation to digital vacation?
So similar.
Actually pretty similar.
Yeah.
We had a like big travel vibe.
Yeah.
I think
definitely.
that's what you get when you get a very fast song is like movement, motion somewhere.
Yeah. No, it's that very anime like everyone in the intro sequence is running somewhere.
Yeah, montage-y sort of feel.
I'm not gonna lie. There was a recent XKCD comic about like the Earth as a miniature, and how it was like, haha, vacation. Like, don't let your kids swim near the trenches in the ocean.
Gotcha.
I was like, ha ha ha.
I see.
I'm
That's
like, wait,
funny.
Godzilla. What if it was like testing the waters and was like, I had a lot of fun. They kind of shot at me. It was kind of a good time. It's pretty funny.
Yeah. Pea shooters.
Yeah.
That's fun.
That was all.
It's all fun and games until they activate the...
Until they nuke you.
What's the original Godzilla? It's
You would know.
there's a device where they can eliminate all the oxygen in the ocean.
Oh, right. God, I forgot about that.
It's just... And, well, was the one guy turn... Oh, it's like they... To show it happening, they show, like, a fish, like, puppet, and then it turns into, like, a skeleton fish puppet, and you're like, no!
No, the fish!
That movie's great.
Yeah.
Don't go to the bottom of the ocean, you'll die. And then Godzilla lives. Crazy.
Wow. Didn't see that
Survived
one.
deoxygenation.
Yeah.
Okay, so are we digitizing kaiju? What's going on here? How are we actually doing this?
Well, I'm not really
You
sure.
say it's easy, and I say,
Bah humbug?
bah humbug, give me concrete.
You know what happened is when you were telling it to me, I had an idea, and then when I shared mine, I lost it.
Oh, no.
But I did have an idea. I'm sure it'll come back of how we can combine these into
Yes.
a
Mega
anime.
Yeah, no, I mean, it has to come back.
Or else the show ends.
Or else we're fucked. Yeah, well, I have digitizing of consciousness, sending somewhere. You have aliens, kaiju, monsters, just hanging out,
Yeah.
deciding to come to Earth
They're on vacation.
for vacay.
They want to have a good time. It's kind of Westworld-y for them.
Yeah.
You know, it's like an immersive...
No rules.
Yeah. Just gonna go have some fun.
These violent delights.
Have what kind of ends? Party ends.
Fun.
Yeah.
I'd watch that season of Westworld.
Party, party, party.
No, these violent delights are fun.
Yay.
Yay.
I mean, isn't that what season 1 was?
Yeah. Well, no.
Kind of.
I'd say about half maybe.
That's what I'm
Where
saying.
they're like, this is great. And then the other half is like, time.
We're getting even.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
Season 2 was the very evening out part.
And then season 3 sucked.
Oh, God. Yes, it did. But we're not here to talk about
That's
that.
our other podcast
That's our
that
other-
doesn't
Yeah,
exist.
it doesn't exist.
Yeah.
The Westworld.
Shit hour.
There's got to be Westworld podcasts.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. At least one by like a famous person.
They built
right?
their own like websites and stuff.
No, like fan made.
Well, yeah.
Because there's always like I don't know.
Production, whatnot.
Like there was some podcast, Friends. There's like a podcast where they watch all of Friends
They did. I mean,
or Frasier.
Gilmore Guys.
Gilmore Guys. Exactly. Always. There's got to be a Westworld one.
absolutely.
Can't not be. Okay, so would we just maybe trying to jog your memory or add a new thought in there? Would we
Damn you, peanut butter baby.
want sort of humans going on vacation, or do we want the kaiju vacation sort of thing? Because the main thing with digitizing a consciousness is if you digitized a kaiju, they wouldn't have to be, I don't know, like, you know, like if you digitize a human, it would make sense to put them in a human.
What if you put them in a kaiju?
But if you put them in a kaiju, I don't know, you could possibly do that. Could be the service. Be digitized, become kaiju. I don't know. The main thing would be,
that could be the alien form. It wouldn't have to be kaiju, but
just like a monster?
just alien, non-human. So when they are digitized and uploaded into their new beings, they are not human, and they're like, "Welcome to Alien World. You're an alien now. Happy to have you." Here are other species that we've saved in the same. Yeah, they look the same. You know, one size fits all. We just build everybody the same body, but come on in.
Okay.
So that's an option.
And that's funny.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny. So that's definitely an option, and I like that option.
And so during the digital part, they still can make their avatar into whatever they want.
Exactly.
But then once they've actually been, like, printed into the body, the physical creation on the other side,
sort of the same.
they're all the aliens. Yeah,
Yes.
that's what they can make. You can still go get your, you know, appearance changed somewhat, but
Sort of a weird monster creature in comparison to
yeah.
our basic human 2 legs, 2 arms, an amount of,
Something.
I think, bipedal for just normal mobility.
Yeah.
But then just like, I don't know, you got tentacle arms or something.
You can upgrade those.
Yeah. I think that's fun. And works. Do you think that loses too much of your idea with the sort of like vacationing?
Well, if that's what they're doing in the chat room,
Yeah.
that's their escape, then I think that's fine.
I think, yeah, like the main hobby of our protagonist or whatever is sort of like the rampage style
And you
games.
talked about world building.
Yeah.
So someone could have built a miniature version where they could go and like stomp on stuff.
Totally.
And, like throw a mountain or something.
Totally. I think the main focus would be like the fandoms of people who want to destroy the earth but also be peaceful about it, so they just do it in a game.
Yeah, and it's not, we're not doing the Ender's Game thing again.
No.
Where it's like,
It's-
actually.
It's 100%
dun, dun, dun.
actually digital.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just sort of revenge, like, or like makes you feel good about yourself without actually doing harm to others.
Yeah.
Which is
completely
great.
digital.
Which is like a coping mechanism of some sort, or
Some sort of
not
stress
coping.
release.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's meditative. That's what I meant to say.
Definitely.
It's not coping with anything. It's
I'm sure it helps.
yeah, it's probably coping with something negative, but I think that's it.
You think so?
Yeah. It's fucking weird.
Yeah.
But I feel like we've had some pretty vanilla ideas.
Yeah. It's still not the idea I originally had, but I'm not mad at it.
No,
I'm mad
no.
at myself for forgetting what I thought was so nice.
Which means you're mad at me.
Yeah. I'm mad at the baby with the peanut butter. Yeah, that really threw me.
I'm sorry. Well, peanut butter babies gotta happen sometimes.
It's probably grown up. Peanut butter child now.
That's true. They never got it off.
Oh, no. Ew. I think we should figure out the pacing of the show now.
Yes. How much time is spent on Earth? How much time is spent in the digital? How much time is spent now
When do we find out about the whole,
in
like,
kaiju world?
yeah, alien situation?
I think that's a good
Is
question.
it concurrent?
That's yeah. Do you think there's 2 options basically? It would be like A, your consciousness is stored from a single point and then you die on Earth and then you're uploaded or turned on in your kaiju body and you're like, what? I thought we all died because we were saved at that exact point or something. I don't know. Option B would be your consciousness is like immediately stored and activated. And so you are alive on Kaiju Planet and then you are also alive on Earth. That would be like the sort of creepy version.
I don't want that. I have a different idea for us.
Option C.
Option C is that the plan is these aliens are going to save everybody. So they've got a snapshot of your soul, your consciousness that they've taken.
Mm-hmm.
But then through the chat rooms, through them moderating, well, I guess you could, anyway, with them being
modding.
there, they're able to gather more information about humans as a species and individual people so that when they can go and stick them in little fleshy alien bodies.
I just imagine them as all sort of, like 5'8" Godzillas.
Yeah, basically. But they're able to see like, oh, humans have feet and hands and they only walk on the feet part. Like, let's make sure that when they pop out on the other end, it's comfortable for them. And like, oh, they don't like being underwater for a long time because they can't breathe. So like, let's make sure they have some dry land in their habitat. So
it's like, but they do love water.
They do like it, but they want to be able to get out of it at some point.
You got to give them a ladder.
So I want it to be almost like a research thing. So we see the aliens.
Okay.
They've created this. Maybe we even have some like frustrated alien scientists that went to some world leader, whatever, and it's like, we want to save you guys. It's something's gonna happen. I don't know. It feels like an asteroid, one of those sorts of things. They can see it coming.
Exactly.
And
they have the technology to not prevent it, but at least warn.
They're like, we can't
and preserve.
We can get you out of here, but not like you're gonna have to come with us in our way. Or maybe they said like, hey, we got ships, and then they're like, pew pew pew, no, you're scary, we don't like you, and they're like, okay, well, Not gonna give up on you
First
yet.
Defense Force.
They, you know what? We can't have them die though, so let's download them,
Yeah.
kick them out.
I think Earth being
I think it makes it a lot
antagonistic towards
funnier.
them, and therefore like preventing them from
Doing their
being
plan
overt
A.
about it, makes it funnier. And also just like more probably how it would happen anyways.
And so maybe they do some sort of incentive. So it's like, oh yeah, we'll give you these really big space guns. So wink, wink, you can shoot down the asteroid. And they're all like snickering. It's like, if you like sell these headsets to everybody.
Totally.
And they're like, yeah, sure. But, you know, you got to get everyone to buy them.
Yeah.
Give them away if you have to. We need everybody using them.
Yeah.
That's the only way you can get this gun that's going to save you because you wouldn't listen to us before.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, we want the pew-pew gun. That'll save us because we're dumb humans.
Big gun.
That'll work.
Big gun.
That'll work.
Give me that big gun.
Pew-pew.
Uh-huh.
So they're like, all right, whatever. And then they just have like a research. It
Yes.
kind of makes me think of, I think we've talked about it before, but Better Off Ted.
Yeah.
Where it's just like
the
this weird sort of like science. Like,
sciencey. That's what
kind of a
weird
step
What a
away.
weirdly paced show.
but
Speaking of pacing.
mhm.
Yeah, so I think the most of the pacing is following our main protagonists who are aliens.
And then
technically.
also a human counterpart.
Exactly. And then the human counterparts mostly focusing on their digital interests and how they're being observed and
I love the
communicating
thought
with the aliens.
of like the meme with Steve Buscemi. Buscemi?
Buscemi.
Sorry
Buscemi.
about that. Buscetti.
Buscetti.
And so he's like, "How are my fellow youths?" or whatever
Yes,
that joke
hello.
is. I imagine that's what the aliens are doing.
Yes.
Like first they went undercover on Earth,
Mm-hmm.
just like checking it out, trying to get ideas. And then they built a digital spot that looked somewhat like Earth. So people were like, "This is cool. I'm going to make it my own." And then they studied that. And
Yeah.
then they created a
Yeah.
new place for them in their own alien world
Yes.
where they are, you know,
Yeah, and I think
Made
that's
tiny
the
Godzillas.
that's the great thing about these alien people is they are so technologically advanced that not only do they create like a digital utopia for humans to just like hang out in and realize their dreams, they fully realize and complete that on their own sort of Earth 2
yeah.
for the rest of the human population, which is crazy. I like that. I also think it's a funny image of like they become such like a 1 unit per person thing that when you're born, like that's what you get, and you just like get put in the VR thing just as like an immediate snapshot.
So how long are the VR sets there before Earth goes away?
That's a great question. I don't know. And
Because I was thinking like a year, couple months, but it sounds like you might be thinking longer term.
right, that is interesting. I think it would make sense for it to be less time. I agree.
It could also be a thing where the main character was given it as a child. Even though it wasn't for kids, the parent was just like really like tech savvy and like, this would be so cool and my child needs to learn how to like do this. I don't know.
I gotcha.
And so they like grew up in it. No, that complicates it
Yeah,
too
I don't
much.
think it's that. I feel like it's...
I take it back. Because then they would have to like be figuring out the alien plot while the aliens are doing it.
Yeah. I think it's more like you get a couple months to a year. Yeah, that makes sense. I just don't... It's the moral dilemma of like who gets snapshotted essentially, but it's... I don't know. We don't really have to think about it that much.
Well, we already said that there's satellite internet, like everybody has it. So as long as the aliens who have this crazy cool technology can just like drop one off at everyone's house.
Oh, fuck. Dude, it's so easy. The aliens are so technologically advanced. You don't need the VR headset to have your consciousness copied.
Oh.
It's already done. The VR headset is just for them to learn.
Oh, okay.
So as soon as you're born, as soon as you wake up, whenever it happens, you're in their cloud, ready to be
Okay.
copied. That solves the issue.
Okay.
The VR headset is just like the extra thing, the extra mile they're taking
to make people comfortable.
to
understand
humans, find out about them, communicate with them on a daily, hourly, minute basis.
Mm-hmm.
because a baby isn't going to put a VR headset on, but its consciousness is copied through the cloud wirelessly.
All right.
They figured it out.
Some sort of magnetic field, I'm sure.
Exactly. And see, that solves all the problems, and not going to put a VR headset on all the animals, but they all get their little things.
Oh my gosh, Godzilla as a cat, little Godzilla cat.
Fucking done.
Wow.
That's the easy thing, and it is such like a cop out for it to exist that way, but I love it nonetheless, and I need it to be that way.
All right.
Because it's like, well, how is everybody copied over? Not everyone would get a VR set, and it's like the VR set. Of course, not everybody's gonna get it. Just the nerds and people who are really into it, and like, your 80-year-old grandma's not gonna get a VR headset. She's just gonna get her copied over into a Godzilla body anyways. It doesn't matter.
But maybe there's also a mobile game.
Sure.
For grandma.
Maybe they've done holistic
headset.
research before, and they know VR headsets will get a huge target.
And they downloaded
audience.
Wikipedia.
Exactly. I think that'll do it for me.
Okay.
That'll do it for me.
So we've got some amount of time where we're looking at the aliens learning. We've got the human on the other side experiencing the VR place with maybe their friends. Maybe it's a group of younger individuals after school. They all meet up online. Something like that. And then... is it like season 1 ends with them waking up on Dinosaur Planet?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
1,000%.
Okay.
And I think the sort of way to introduce that would be, because it's a direct consciousness transfer, they were in VR on Earth, and then they're in VR in their other
That's what I was thinking too.
place.
But the people who don't have headsets, it's a little less nice.
Yeah, I think they're rolled out slower, so you don't really have to worry about them in the show at all. Like they're put through a different thing.
Okay.
Because no one knows that that's happening that way, so it's still jarring to be like, oh, Godzilla hands, what?
They somehow put everybody to sleep.
Yeah.
They deoxygenate. Now I can't say it.
Nope. I broke the word.
Oxygenate. Nope, it's done.
It's fine.
Oxygenate?
Oxidize? Deoxidize?
They just remove the breathing, so everyone kind of falls asleep
No,
together.
breathe.
Yeah,
Breathe.
they'll suffocate in a pleasant way. Then the Earth's destroyed, and then boom, new planet.
Sure.
How humane.
So morbid.
Well,
It's got to happen though. That's the moral dilemma.
I don't want them to be conscious on Earth when it goes boom.
No, because
though.
that's the super bad part.
So.
It's very bad. Not good.
No.
Very bad, not good.
It's sad, but.
But yeah, the consciousness transfer for VR people is way less jarring.
Yes.
Because they were in VR when it was copied, and then not that they had to be in VR, but that's just when it happened because they had the VR set. And then they wake up from VR. Well, they wake up in VR still, take off the VR.
And look at their little
Look
hands.
at their little Godzilla hands.
Yeah.
And then the rest of the show is just sort of this weird transitionary. It probably gets canceled after season 2, or even like mid season 2. But don't worry about that.
Yeah.
We got that first season build-up's real good.
And we have the option in season not 1 to have the human main character that is now on Team Zilla
Hell yeah.
is becoming a scientist to help save other species.
Oh, totally.
And learn about them
Yeah.
so that they can be given the same opportunity.
Yeah, because they fall in love with the sort of concept that the aliens have of, introducing alien concepts in this like sort of VR way. And yeah.
I mean, it's like a conservationist zoo.
Yeah.
Like, you're an endangered species. We're trying our best to save you.
But they don't like lock you up. Like, you can still sort of do whatever. But also...
Sure. But you definitely were taken somewhere against your will.
Yes. But no one is observing you for reasons.
They already did that part.
Yeah, and they don't feed you at regular intervals. So you sort of have to figure that out.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Is it a weird utopian then kind of thing?
Yeah.
Where, like, people don't have to work?
Totally.
Okay.
Well, it's because they're, like, manufactured bodies. or whatever, and
Yeah.
their consciousness is digital, so it's sort of like robotic.
I suppose
way.
so.
So it's sort of just like self-maintenance. I don't know.
And that doesn't just mean haircuts anymore.
No, it means you gotta grind down those extra scaly bits and take your oil baths or, I don't know, funny stuff.
Nice oil bath.
Who knows?
Okay.
Mechagodzilla shows up.
This went in a very different direction, I think, than either of us expected.
Oh, totally. But I'm super down for it,
Yeah.
and I like it. It's goofy and very strange.
Yeah.
I think one of our most weird 2021 ones so far.
It's January.
We got to end January on a high note.
Yep.
Or a note of some sort.
It's a
note.
It's
the one.
the whammy bar of notes.
It's a whammy bar. It's the clown horn.
Oh, yeah. Or an Animal Crossing, the random one,
Oh, yeah.
where you're like, I'm making my town too, but it's all just random.
It's
It's like the little laugh. Yeah. There you go. I guess that's it then.
That's gotta be it. I don't think I can think about it anymore.
Yeah. I mean,
We've already sort of dissected it to a level that I almost didn't want to, but we're there, so.
and I don't know how Godzilla-y they need to be. I don't know if they need to be like scaly and clawy and have a tail and all that kind of stuff.
That's for the concept artist. That's for the design team to figure
And
out.
I'm sure there is some amount of customization available.
Oh, for sure. It's got to be video gamey enough where, like, get your hair cut and change your facial and body type.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know. Because it's sort of manufactured. So it's not hard to swap out a part
Yeah.
or do
and
whatever.
there's no concern for pain because they would just like unplug your consciousness for a second
Exactly.
and like
Which is horrifying.
switch it up. It's like going under for surgery is how I'm imagining.
Yeah.
You're out of it for a minute and then, hey, all of a sudden I have new legs.
Yeah.
And they're really long and they can kick
And
butt.
see, I feel like a part of it would even be like, because the aliens put you in these weird bodies, even though they knew what humans look like, it would be humans being like, you couldn't just like it's really close. You could have just. And
we
then
couldn't get the skin right.
they sort of like get it closer. Like because they're now infinite time humans, they have like enough time to just sort of.
It didn't make sense
figure
that
it
you
out.
had vestigial tails, so we went away with that.
Yeah, now you just have a real tail.
There you go. Whip that thing
Hey,
around.
Godzilla. Okay, let's think of title words.
You don't like my original title?
What was it again?
Godzilla was a location scout?
No. I do love that for your idea.
Thank you.
And again, the
I
fact
thought
that it
about
made me
adding
picture Godzilla.
timeshare was a timeshare location scout. Stepped back from that.
Gotcha, yeah.
But,
Probably a good call for
yeah.
that specific anime, which I did like, by the way.
I feel
don't
like
know
we
if I
did
said
another one where we had some sort of like new body orientation thing.
that. Probably.
This would be similar, unfortunately.
I know we definitely had that one where the person had wings and they had to learn how to have wings, but I don't think that was.
No, this was like a hospital-y thing. Anyway. It also could just be an idea.
187.
I know.
Come
I know.
on.
It also could just be an idea that like only I had that didn't make it into the
True.
end.
There is that one movie I can't remember. I don't think you watched it, but it's about.
Oh,
like,
it's real?
It's totally real.
Not that ours aren't, but continue.
And it's like the main character dies in the beginning of the movie and then is sent back to Earth in a different body. And then is like, sort of like, wow, I walk like this? It's weird to be this human. And then I won't spoil it because it is a good movie, but I can't actually think of the title. So,
Okay.
dang, it's really good. Oh, well. The dub is pretty bad, though. It's got that very, like, nasally voice actor that... He's a good voice actor, but it's just not my favorite type of voice. And
Sometimes it can be really distracting.
And he's just like in so many of those
like the
things from
one
like,
we
that
just
time
watched
period.
on the girl who drank a lot in the night.
Oh yeah,
Walk
yeah.
On.
Night is Short, Walk On Girl.
Yeah. The dub was not my favorite.
No, that was pretty bad.
But enjoyable.
Yeah, and I think because it's a comedy, I think there is something to hearing a joke in English, but also was it translated differently? Would the subs have been funnier? I don't know. Interesting
Subtitles.
movie. Interesting movie.
We watched something else where the subtitles
Was that on
were
HBO
terrible.
though? Yeah, we
it
could.
was.
I would. Ride Your Wave subtitles were fucking busted, dude.
That was terrible.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But that one even didn't have a dub, which I probably would have watched the dub.
Well, if the option was words that were like cut in half
They
and
just
squished together.
they didn't even have half the fucking, if they talked more than a sentence on screen.
It was trimmed on both sides.
Woof a doof. Okay.
Anyhow.
Words for title would be.
Yeah, done complaining. I mean, we've got like the
digitize.
VR vacation.
Yeah, VR.
Kind of a thing.
Digital VR word.
And then also like aliens.
Alien word.
Do you want to do that?
VR word, alien word?
Sure.
All right, you want to do a VR word first or an alien word first?
Let's start with the VR.
Oh, I'll do an alien word. 3, 2, 1. Peace.
Escape.
Ah.
Escape peace.
Escape in peace. Peaceful escape.
Ooh.
I was thinking we come in peace, you know.
Oh, yeah,
Tropey.
no.
Switcheroo.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Digitize.
Extraterrestrial.
E.T.
Which brings me to
terrestrial.
my full title.
Oh.
Earth 2.0. Extraterrestrial escape.
Ah.
Is it too many E's?
It's Earth 2. Earth 2.0.
You said it.
Yes, I think something funny about extraterrestrial now, given the context of the word extra, in terms of like, that's extra.
Flip.
Where it's like, that's extraterrestrial.
I'm so extra.
It's so extraterrestrial.
When I got my new body, I immediately changed everything. I was so extra.
There's something funny about extraterrestrial. I don't know if we need Earth 2.0.
Okay.
But I like extraterrestrial. But is that just E.T. and then we just have named our show E.T.? Do we need Earth 2? Earth 2. What was your extraterrestrial what?
Escape.
Escape. E-E-E.
Mm-hmm.
E-E-E.
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 How about uploading Earth 2.0?
Oh, shit. That's really good.
Because it has your digitizing.
Yes. Oh, man. That's really good. You did it.
I don't know if you want Earth 2.0,
High
but...
five.
Woo!
No, it's uploading Earth 2.0 because Earth 2.0 is funny.
It's pretty great.
It's funny. Uploading Earth is like kind of cool sounding, and I don't want this to sound cool. I want it to be doofy and funny. Uploading Earth. You know,
Yeah.
there was that show about like it was like I don't know. There were so many shows within the last 10 years that have gone by, and they were kind of post-apocalyptic, like falling skies and something about the solar flare knocking, like
Mockingbird.
Yeah, and it's like I did not watch
was.
so many of those shows, but they all have influenced the zeitgeist of sort of like post-apocalyptic walking. Like The Walking Dead to me is the only one that's
that was a big
really
one.
survived it.
Yeah.
And I think
That
that
went
one's
the zombie
possibly
route.
over now. But
As opposed to like young adult. But anyhow.
they all had these like really conceptual like stealing the light, or you know, like, and true, we come up with those titles as well for some of our anime. But some of them are like electric, you know.
Boogaloo.
So I think uploading Earth 2.0 makes it very anime, and I like it. And it'd be a big 2.0, like big, super, just like
Yeah.
Minecraft font. I don't know. Okay. Yes, uploading Earth 2.0 is it. You nailed it.
Does the 2 have little like spikes down its like a back kind of thing?
Yes.
Because it's alien
Yes.
2.
Yes. It's got consummate V's.
Yes, it does.
Consummate. 2.0 uploading to digitized to me is now it does
It's
seem
just
like
Digimon.
it
in
does
my brain.
seem like my parents were digitizing VHS to DVD or cassette tape to CD. Like it does have that sort of like transfer thing, which is funny. But uploading is like 1,000% like internet, which
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
matches this sort of tone.
And that's like they interneted their way into it. They're gonna internet their way out of it.
I like it.
Plan it.
Uploading Earth 2.0. Who do you want to be in Uploading Earth
2.0.
2.0?
That's a great question. Do you have any ideas?
I don't know. I feel like it's the one instance where we'd have. I think it'd be funny to even further go back to your idea and be an homage to the Vacation in Godzilla.
Oh, yeah.
We'd be on like deck chairs somewhere as the Godzilla's just sipping drinks.
Have a little Mai Tai or something.
Little Hawaiian shirts into Godzilla. Clinking.
Mm-hmm.
Done.
All right.
And we're like, delicious. Boop. And then that's
Cheers.
our line. Exactly. And we're at like a pool deck, you know, the Lido deck.
Yes. Yes. I'm in.
Easy.
Shall we have a little
Easy peasy.
little clink?
Yes. Easy peas.
Delicious.
Why would we not do that? Easy peas. And I love that it's a throwback to your idea.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
So there we go.
Is yours?
I have super confidence, yes. In confidence, happiness, all the things.
I know what you meant. I was like, do you want an homage? And
Don't need it.
there we are.
It's in the title. Uploading. Done.
Okay.
So we have the anime, and that's the show. Instant Anime.
Just add music.
I'm Jimmy.
I'm Sarah. Wow.
It can't just be his. He doesn't own the word.
I know, but when you make it popular, you kind of...
He didn't make it popular. He just says it like a goober.
And that went somewhat viral.
That's true. Oh well.
By using it, you just invoke him.
We have. He's here.
Wow.
He's
The
kinda
second one.
in awe. We use Twitter. That's
Yep.
our social media. There's a little pivot for you.
It's really smooth.
We're ending the episode now.
Yeah, we're just gonna plug ourselves.
This is where if we had a longer sort of like groove recorded for this, we'd just
Start it.
slowly.
And people will be like, I hear it, I'm gonna just stop.
Exactly. We would have our little fade out
Sometimes
music.
we come up with stuff at the very end.
That's true.
It's rare, but it happens.
Yeah. Usually once we've started talking about a website and stuff, it doesn't really.
Kind of goes away.
Yeah. But
Tell me about our Twitter, would you?
yeah. See, this is the part where if we had advertisers, they would hate if we put our ads in sort of this section.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah. They'd be like, why the fuck didn't you put them in the middle?
They'd
The
probably
high
want us to
target
do
ad
like
parts.
I share an idea, ad, you share an idea, ad.
Oh, that would suck.
Or like we both share and then an ad before it becomes a mega anime.
Yeah.
I really thought I was with you there. I did a hand motion. I was like, and go!
No, a little peek behind the scenes. I am pretty sure if we did do ads, it'd be when we thought of titles.
Yeah? You
Because
think
it'd be
so?
like, oh, we're about to think of title words. Are you
What
ready?
words do you want? Okay.
We'll find out after the break.
Dun, 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 dun.
Boom. Buy Viagra. Okay.
You think that's our target audience?
Sure, why
Is
not?
Viagra users?
Sure. I don't know. Or their spouses.
Crunchyroll.
Yeah, but we don't do that, so that's fine. Don't worry about it. We have a Twitter.
Yep.
Circling back to that. It's
Yep.
at Instant Anime Pods, where we post gifs teasing upcoming episodes sometimes. Or just sort of exist there in the digital realm. And
It's digitized.
instantly post the new episodes every Sunday when they come out. Otherwise, we have a website.
We do. You can find it at instantannie.may. It's where we host, so it has all of our 180 some episodes with descriptions, with clickable links. So if you want to find the song that we used today, or as Jimmy mentioned briefly earlier, we have a Spotify playlist, which is also available from our website. And it has all of the songs that are currently available on Spotify that we have used for previous episodes. And it's full of some bangers and bops.
Just like this one. Thanks, Stark.
Yeah, thank you, Stark. And if you would like to be as cool as Stark and suggest a song for us, you can do that. You can find it 3 different ways. 1, it's the pinned tweet. 2, it's on the website. Or 3, you can go directly to suggest.instantannie.may. And it is a Google form you can fill out. And we get it, and we use it.
We do. We just did.
Yeah.
Proof.
Proof of concept.
Proof. And it's, it's
fun.
how you contribute to the show via audience participation. It's the only way you can do it. Or buy merch.
That's right. Shop.instantannie.may.
Or buy a shirt. It's a shirt on Redbubble.
Yep.
Okay, that's it.
Also in our sidebar.
That's true. The website's got really everything you would need other than
It
Twitter.
also links to Twitter, I'm fairly certain.
Yes,
So
it does.
that's...
And it will. Goodbye.
Bye.